Receipts and payments account होता है ना?
Receipt and payment account has been asked in the paper only once. That is in 2020. In our variant. So it is important to solve that question. तो देख लेंगे. अच्छा देखिए जी, पेमेंट्स में देखें क्या लिखा हुआ है. क्लब रेंट एंड इंश्योरेंस, क्लब अदर क्लब एक्सपेंसेस, ट्रेड पेबल एंड कॉफी शॉप वेजेस. What is this amount of trade payables? Payments में the trade payables are given. What is this? Anybody who can tell me?
जो suppliers को amount pay करनी है.
Very good. These trade payables are not purchases, right? These trade payables means these are not trade payables also. This is payment to trade payable. I discussed yesterday. If opening or closing trade payables are given in the question, it means the amount which is written in payment section. That is not purchases. That is not trade payables. That is payment to trade. So that is the amount paid to trade payable. तो ये बताना था. First of all, we have to prepare the subscription account. So let's do it right at once. So let's prepare the subscription account. You people can help me out also for the solution. So I'll go with the entries. Here I am going to write the subscription in areas. Here I will write again subscription in areas. Here I will write in advance brought down. Here I am going to write in advance carried down. Bank figure will come over here. Bank to subscription income, right? Bank debit and subscription income credit. So subscription is going to be credited because of bank. And the difference will be written in the income and expenditure account. Okay. So let's see that what amounts are given to us. We'll go back. Subscription received in advance is given. That is going to be 650 and 715. So I will write here. Here I will write in advance brought down 650 and 715. Then I will write subscription in arrears. That is given 390 and 325. I will write here 390 and 325. Okay. Next is this, that we have been asked that bank figure we need for subscription. What is the amount received as subscription in the current year is 7800. That is bank to subscription. Bank के नाम से credit side पे आ जाएगी 7800. There is no bad debts. So what is the amount of income and expenditure account? First, we will go for the total of the credit side. So you can tell me the total of the credit side, which will be the same total will be written on the debit side also with the same amount. And the difference is going to be the total credit side is anybody, please? Yes, solve it. Padma, you can help me. Okay, Roma, thank you. 8775 is the total of the credit side. Now you have to subtract the debit side of 7670 is going to 7670 is going to be the income and expenditure account figure. So that's how we are done with the subscription. Now, as we did earlier, I'm going to prepare the PLC, the purchase ledger control account. How come, sir? Because we know that we have to go, opening and closing trade payables are given. So it means that PLCA needs to be prepared. So I will prepare the purchase ledger control account to find credit purchases, right? So I will write brought down over here. I will write carried down over here. I will write payment to trade payable right here. So why we are basically preparing the PLCA? Because rule of the game is this, that we need to find credit purchases. Otherwise, we can't prepare the trading account, copy trading account. So for that purpose, I am preparing the purchase ledger control account. So let's credit purchases. So brought down given. Let's go back. Trade payables at the start. Here 200 and ending trade payables are 186. So I will write brought down here 200. And ending trade payables which are carried down is going to be 186. Now payment to trade payable, that is given payment to trade payable like here 3815, and the difference is going to be the credit purchases. So you need to tell me The difference of the credit purchases 3815 plus 186 minus 200. So the amount is going to be 400. Total नहीं चाहिए मुझे.
38.
Yeah. So credit purchase is going to be 3801. That's it. We have found the credit purchases. Now let's see what is the requirement of the question. Subscription account, we are done with that. He wants us to prepare the rent and insurance account. Rent and insurance account is an expense account. Okay. So expense account we will prepare, and rent and insurance account is an expense account. So I will use the expense format. Expense account format. Yesterday, some of you have asked me that prepare, sir, please prepare the expense or income accounts. Inshallah, tomorrow we will be able to do that. Now I want to solve this paper first. So here comes the accrued brought down. Here I will write accrued carried down. Let's see what is given in the question for club rent and rates. Rent and rates payment is 6700. Where rent and rate, let's see, prepaid is given. Yes. Club rent paid in advance is given. That is prepaid brought down. What is 140? Prepaid brought down 140 and prepaid. वो same ही कटा ही है ना 140 and 155. So I will write here 140 prepaid brought down. Sorry, मैंने गलत लिख दिया, उल्टा लिख दिया मैंने. Here comes prepaid brought down over here. That is 140. And prepaid carried down will come over here because it is an asset. So asset will always be debited. 155. Here comes accrued brought down. And here comes accrued carried down. The bank figure which is paid basically will come over here, rent to bank. And that is given 6700. And here I am going to write the income and expenditure account, the difference of the two sides. So let's prepare the T account. He wanted us to prepare the full-fledged T account. So I will go with the dates also. But here I am not writing. I think you can do the workings regarding dates easily. So let's talk about accrued first. Accrued brought down is given. Club rates paid in arrears 435. Accrued brought down is given, but accrued carried down is not given. So we'll write only 435. 435. Carried on is not given. Then the rent paid figure, cash figure is 6700. So now I will go for the total of the debit side. How much it is? 6840. The credit side will also be the same, 6840. So 6840 minus 435 minus 155. 6250. Okay. So we are done with that. 6250 is the income and expenditure account. Let's see, after club rent and insurance accumulated fund we have found. That is a new thing which we have done, opening asset minus opening liabilities. And now he wanted us to prepare the coffee shop income statement of 5 months. So let's prepare. I will write here coffee shop income statement. One thing is very interesting. He was using statement of profit and loss, but here again he has shown income statement because he is talking about the trading count actually, not the statement of profit and loss. He's talking about the trading count. So we'll start with the shop sales. Shop sales are all for cash and they are all given in the question. Let me make you see that. Where is the shop sales? Here it is. Coffee shop sales is 8320. So I will write here 8320 less cost of sales. You can also write cost of coffee shop or you can write cost of sales. एक ही बात है. We'll go with the opening inventory. Add purchases, which we have calculated for the same reason, and less closing inventory. So let's see what is the opening inventory given in the question. We just look at the opening inventory of the question. Opening inventory is given, here it is, here. Coffee shop inventory 320 and closing in 382. So opening inventory is 320 and closing is going to be 382. Okay. Purchases we have calculated. Quality Kisma, we have done that because we have prepared the PLCA for the same reason to find credit purchases. That is 3800 1 सही है ना? अमन भाई समझ आ रही है, आसान है, कोई मसला नहीं है। हमें जबरदस्ती तो ना मुश्किल बनाई जाओ हर चीज को। हाँ, so what is going to be the cost of sales? 3739 is going to be the cost of sales. And Rahim, we'll subtract sales from cost of sales, we will get gross profit. So sales minus 8320 minus 373945 4581 is the gross profit. And yesterday I missed some part, less shop wages, huh? Because it's a part of the expense which is related with the shop, which is related with the coffee shop. It has to be subtracted from the coffee shop, and shop wages, coffee shop wages are given. That is going to be 2600. याद रखिएगा, अगर कॉफी शॉप वेजेस का भी ओपनिंग क्लोजिंग दिया होता तो you have to prepare the wages account also, right? Because if opening closing is given regarding an expense or income, you have to prepare the account. That is 2600. You will subtract it. You will find the coffee shop trading profit. How much? 1981. So that is the shop trading. Now I will prepare the income and expenditure account, which is not required in the question, just to make you understand what we are doing. So income and expenditure account, if we are going to prepare, we will write shop trading account in that, shop trading profit, sorry, in that is 1981. Then subscription income, which is the main source of income, I will write that also, which is the income and expenditure account figure through subscription account, which we have prepared, 7670. Then I will subtract expenses, less expenses. These are the incomes, right? Sir, ये आप क्या कर रहे हैं? I am preparing the income and expenditure account. Okay. Sir, why? It is not required in the question, but just to make you understand that how to prepare an income and expenditure account, just want to give you an idea. Expenses include, there are going to be club expenses, if I'm not wrong, given in the question. Then rent and rates, rent and insurance, sorry. नहीं वो नहीं आएगा, वो expense थोड़ी है. Rent and insurance will come, that is 6250. Then club expenses, I think they are given. And let me see, there are some other, if depreciation, oh, that thing. Depreciation on violin, no. Depreciation on piano, violin तो मैं बताता हूँ. Depreciation on piano आएगा आपका कितना? 1200. ठीक है जी. अच्छा जी, सब्सक्रिप्शन अकाउंट आपका बन गया. उसके बाद क्लब रेंट एंड इंश्योरेंस अकाउंट आपका आ जाएगा. फिर कॉफी शॉप इनकम स्टेटमेंट हमने बना ली. ठीक है, सवाल हमारा ऑब्वियसली 20 पर खत्म हो गए, लेकिन हम बना रहे हैं. तो एक्सपेंसेस जरा देख लें. एक्सपेंसेस देख लें अभी हम. देखिए, एक तो हमारे अदर क्लब एक्सपेंसेस थे, वो लिखने थे आपने ना. वो कितने हैं आपके? 375. तो आपको वो लिखने पड़ेंगे. क्लब एक्सपेंसेस यहाँ पे कितने हैं जी? 375. टोटल करें, इसका क्या आता है? पहले इनकम का टोटल करें. क्या आता है? 1981 प्लस 7670.
Sir, 9651.
9651. और फिर एक्सपेंसेस का टोटल कर लेंगे. डेप्रिसिएशन मैंने पहले बता दी थी आपको, इसलिए मैंने डायरेक्ट लिख दी है. जो डेप्रिसिएशन थी आपकी पियानो की 4800 की और 6000 हो गई थी, तो वो एक्सपेंसेस थे आपके. क्या आते हैं एक्सपेंसेस? 7825 माइनस कर दें, वी विल गेट द सरप्लस. दिस इज बेसिकली अवर इनकम एंड एक्सपेंडिचर अकाउंट, जो कि रिक्वायरमेंट में नहीं था, मैंने फिर भी बना दिया. ठीक. 1826 is going to be the answer of income and expenditure account. जी, देख लेते हैं अगर कोई और एक्सपेंस हमें नहीं दिया हुआ. लेट मी चेक इट आउट. यहाँ तो नजर नहीं आ रहा ऑब्वियसली. पीछे स्टेटमेंट में देखने अगर आप, डेप्रिसिएशन थी वो हमने ले ली है. बाकी चीजें हम ऑलरेडी कैलकुलेट किया, वो कर चुकी है. ओके जी, एनी प्रॉब्लम यू कैन आस्क मी. थैंक यू वेरी मच. ये February March 25, February March 25, 22, question 5.